I don't think it was anything as, you know, like light flashing across the sky or heavens. I think it was more like a natural feeling. I want it all. You know, I want every city, I want every entity. I dream about it, I think about it. It's really what I'm here for. It's almost like just being given just one word about what your life's going to be about. Street lighting. I'd say I'm definitely a freak. I really feel like I'm a freak. I feel my childhood was still just always centered around streetlights and making little cities so I can make the lights. And I would always be looking up, you know. I always want to look out the window, see different models, see if they changed one out, and oh, this one's different, or that one's out, what are they going to do with it? I think I was always trying to be scientific without any scientific method. So looking at the glass and the doors, really being completely ignorant about what it is that these things were, as well as seeing them as very separate from me, you know. Men put these up, and it's like, well, I'm just a little boy. My brothers and my mom, they just said, it's nice, it'll always be a nice hobby. Maybe you can become an electrical engineer. It's really not something you can make a life out of. But, you know, I always felt like it was the real me. The evolution was very slow. There was no guidebook, you know, to say like, this is how you start a business from scratch with no customers, no product, no idea how to make the product, no idea where to get all the parts. There were a lot of moments as I pursued, certainly in the beginning, where I felt like this is not going to work. And I think so much, I didn't really resist those moments. Again, I felt in some cases there would be relief. I knew that if I'd failed, I wouldn't have to be responsible to this passion anymore. But at the same time, I think that what I've really attracted to myself is such a good partner with my wife. I feel like she was such a great sounding board, because she would help kind of correct my course. And I continued with it. I finished the business plan, I met with the bank, and the bank guy, I think he honestly, it was just intuition for him. He says, you know what, I will give you the loan, you just need one customer, that's it. You can show me one customer that this will work.
He thought it would be a major utility company, a big private firm maybe, and he got a lot of rejections from those. Cities
would take these streetlight fixtures and throw them away. They didn't work anymore, it was expensive to buy the parts. Throw it away, buy a new one, put it up. No, we're not going to do it.
He had a lot of rejections, I mean a lot in a row, and I think it started to wear him down a bit. But you know, I just kept telling him that somebody's bound to tell you yes at some point, and I think it's something that he believed, but he just needed to be reminded of. Ended up being this small little town in the Central Valley on the way to Sacramento that just, I think the woman connected to a hunch that, you know, he knows what he's talking about, he seems really excited about it, let's give him a shot. And that's all he needed. As soon as he had one, it was just like, you know, wildfire. He started taking off.
You know, people are like, wow, you know, you're making this work. And but to me, it's like, well, I had to. I mean, I think in a lot of ways, not necessarily my survival, but my fundamental happiness was tied to this. You know, there's a lot of CO2 that's wasted by having these fixtures melted down and destroyed, when really there's nothing wrong with them. We just need to completely rebuild them and put all new equipment in them. I think it's the ultimate reality of this. I'm collecting junk and trying to make something out of it. I kind of feel like a proud papa. You know, I got 2,950 babies down here. That's what I feel like. Whether it's even noted or not, if it just means that it's safer to be down here, it's easier to see. I think we really did something that's going to save the city a lot of money. It was good for the environment. We saved a lot of equipment from being just thrown away, and I think they look good. I'm pretty proud of what we did.